All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to ILLNoise Radio Entertainment, man. It's going down. My boys in the building, man. Let the people know what's going on and who you are.
Yeah, my name is Pikahsso. Oh, echo. Hey, yo, my name is Pikahsso Verbadelic. Heard echo. Okay, yo, there you go. Now check this out. My name is Pikahsso Verbadelic, a.k.a. Clayface Jones, a.k.a. the American Weirdo, a.k.a. the Master of Intelligence, a.k.a. Picky Allen Poe. You know what it is.
Already. Up in the Triple D. So what you doing in the Triple D, man? What brings you by?
I was out here to do this little documentary on music. This music, whatever this thing we do, I'm doing it.
Already.
James called me out here to be here at this little event that we had today.
Who's all involved in this gathering?
James Fidel, that's his name? Yeah, I met him at the Keith Murray show with Galaxy 9.
Okay.
He's doing like a little, documentary stuff.
Were you at the Keith Murray show when he dove off the stage and didn't nobody catch him?
Yeah, Keith Murray crazy. I was
at
that
my
show.
God!
You at that?
I wasn't there. I saw it today on the social media. Everybody was showing it. I
think King George TV filmed some of that stuff too.
That's probably who showed it.
King George.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I went to that show.
Keith Murray's great though.
I'm glad I went because that's how I'm here now. If I never went to the Keith Murray show, I wouldn't be here today. That's how I met James Fidel.
That's what's up. Network, man. Let's go to show you guys out there, man. Do some network. You never know who you're going to meet.
Yeah, good brother. I met him through the guy y'all just interviewed, Russell.
Already, Russell. That's my guy, man. He's doing a lot of big things around Dallas, connecting a lot of major people, man. Shout out to Russell and
What up, Russell?
Man. Already, man. So what's some of the things you got going on?
Right now, I'm working on my new album called The South Dallas Griot with my homeboy Big Hub and my homeboy Soul Food. It's called The South Dallas Griot. A griot is a West African storyteller, but I'm telling the story from a southern point of view because I'm from South Dallas. But I'm also going to be talking about the other Dallas. I want to pinpoint because I went to Lincoln, and I want to pinpoint what part of Dallas I'm from. Already.
Now, before we get into this line of questions, we want to ask you, what would you say to some of the up-and-coming young, inspired people out there who want to be like yourself, artists and likewise?
What I say about just learn your craft, practice every day, study the greats, learn how to speak correctly, and know how to tell your story. A lot of people don't know how to convey their message. The message is inside your brain, but they don't know how to convey their message so everybody can get it in a short form. You got to speak with good diction. Your voice is like your voice is your dactylogram. That's like your imprint. So every time you speak with authority and walk in the room and embody that room. When you walk into a room, you are that room. When you walk into a room, like, man, who is that? You get your appearance together. You know what I'm saying? Get off the negativity and just rap. Learn your cadence. Read. If you're a rapper and you don't know words, what's the point of being a rapper?
All right. So, how long have you actually been in the music game? How long have you been doing this thing?
I've been doing this since I was 14, but professionally, I'd probably say like 25 years or more.
25 years. Wow.
Yeah, I'm officially a griot. I'm a man of a certain age.
Now, if anyone that you could work with in the game, who would it be?
If I could work with anyone in the game, it'd be like Stevie Wonder.
Wow.
I work with people like Stevie Wonder because that's the last of the original. I think God is birthing more, but the last of geniuses, prodigies. If you watch Stevie Wonder, that dude's playing the drums blind.
Wow.
And God don't make that many more humans like that. So I like to work with people like Stevie Wonder. Like Cab Calloway, if he was still here. You know what I'm saying? Sarah Vaughan. Wow. I'm into those kind of people.
Wow, man.
Big Daddy Kane, too.
That's great that he said that because a lot of the greats are not being recognized as they should be. We often say about the Big Daddy Kanes, the Eric B, the Rakims,
Cool G Rap,
the Cool G Raps, the Kwame's, the Special Eds, the Queen Latifah, the MC Lights, the DOC. A lot of these guys don't get the publicity that they should get because a lot of you guys grew up after their music, after they came up. You don't hear much about the Nat King Coles and the Ella, what's the name? The Killing Me Softly, who actually wrote the first Killing Me Softly song before
Roberta
Flack, before the girl Lauryn Hill came out. Lauryn Hill, before the I'll Be Sure, it was Roberta Flack, and she had a beautiful melodic voice that a lot of people fell in love with, but you don't hear a lot about that because we don't pay we don't pay homage to those that came before us like we used to. It's not a lot of respect in the game. As you see now, you have the Nicki Minaj's and the artists now, they're disrespecting those that come before them. Like, she has this thing out for Lil' Kim, but if you really look at it, Lil' Kim is the one who paved the way for her to be where she's at. You know, she was one of the originators that came after Biggie Smalls. Now, could you imagine someone that's being trained by one of the best artists in the world? You know she's fire. You know she was fire back in the day. We always hooked on her. Right now, I don't know what's going on with her skin and her, her outer appearance thing, but we cannot take away from her that she was a great artist and that she still is a great artist, one of the best. So until we can understand that we have to continue to pay homage to those that came before us, that paved the way for us, then we won't understand that that's how we're going to get our praise, that we're not doing it for them, no one's going to do it for us. You guys look at us like, oh, you ain't done it, you can do it, I can do it too. And that's not how you set a line of character. That's not how you lead by example. You know what I'm talking about? You're actually supposed to train these guys how to build the character. What do you think?
Hey, man, he said it all, man. But think about what you're saying, man. It all stems from my parents, man. It comes from your upbringing. Yeah. Like my mama, they come from Mississippi, so it was instilled in us to respect the elders,
right?
And show love, even they're not even hip hop. If you see an elder walking down the street, you show automatic respect and love. You let them know that man's story, and the man's story is told in his eyes and his hands.
Yeah.
So when I look at people, that's what I look at. I look in your eyes, I look at your hands, and it tells a story. So when you see Coogee Rap, you ever get a chance to be in the presence of Coogee Rap or Big Daddy Kane or Stevie Wonder or
Slick Rick.
I met Slick Rick. Yeah. Matter of fact, Slick Rick showed me what his eye patch looked like. What it looked like without the eye patch on. You seen it? It's white. Slick Rick, when he seen my scar on my eye. I got this scar. He said, hey man, my eye messed up too. Check this out. Like, whoa. That's what Slick Rick looked like without the scar on. We was at Deep Ellum Live. Slick Rick showed me took the patch off.
Wow, that's dope.
So yeah, that's what we call living institution.
Yeah.
Like Nikki Giovanni and Sonia Sanchez.
Cool OD. He said like when he was rapping, man, like they didn't even get paid for half the stuff they did. They did it because of the love of the music, the love of the game, not because of how much it paid or the biggest chain and all that. They just really did it for the love of the game. That's why you can battle with LL Cool J and still be on top. It's a lot of guys that you may not. Even the white guys, Beastie Boys. You know what I'm talking about? Started before. A lot of you don't know before Run DMC. They had to wait for the Beastie Boys to get on before they can get their chance. So
rest in peace to MCA from Beastie Boys.
For real, man.
They
had some dope music, man.
Beastie Boys is probably one of the most avant-garde groups ever. When they had the song Paul Revere, that was sonically a song that your ears. That was sonically a song that your ears had never heard before.
You gotta go back and peep. You listen to it now, it's a classic. It still jams,
It's called License to Ill. They first out.
Oh my God! So what are you going to be doing here in Dallas with some of the artists? Would you be working with some of the guys?
Oh, yeah. I just did a song with a guy named Caution. Mm-hmm. I did a song last night with a guy named David Allen Dope.
Wow.
I did a song with a guy named Jarvis. A lot of the young cats hit me up on Instagram. If they do it, I do it if they got good spirits. I don't really care about the money. I'm not rich, but I don't care about the money. I just go off their spirit. They got a good vibe, I do it. All you do is just give me the publisher, man. When you fill out the forms, just put my ASCAP information in. Put featuring Pikahsso. I'm cool.
So what would you want the people to get out of your music?
I want people to know that about wordplay, about double entendres, about diction, about vocab, about learning. Like if I say highfalutin, I want you to know. Don't just say, yeah, bars. Sometimes people putting bars up, but they don't really know what it means. They're just putting the fire emojis. Yeah. But know what this word means. Break down I call it encrypted Easter eggs. Yeah. And know these little subliminal messages that's embedded in these words. Wow. Because some of these rappers that we have rapping, they poets. They the next Langston Hughes, the next Giovanni, the Sonia Sanchez, and they'll be in history. They just haven't lived long enough for their legacy to be written. But so when you look at some of these rappers, you're looking at some of the new Langston Hughes. They just haven't died. I mean, their story hasn't been told yet. So sometimes their lyricism is being taken for granted. Even in Dallas, these guys are geniuses. Yeah. And these little hoods and these projects all across the world, they're geniuses. Yeah. And they accidental language arts teachers. They linguists. They the master of linguists is the person who mastered the English, different kinds of vernaculars and wordplay and languages. Some of the stuff these dudes doing, it's like scientists will be like, wow, look what this dude did. Look how his vocal bridge is broken down. When you break down the vernacular and the dynamics of the wordplay. Wow. I'm being a little out there right now, but that's how my brain works.
He's going.
I'm going there.
100 miles per hour. So what will we actually see some of your work?
You can see some of my work right now. I got tons of videos. You can check it out on YouTube. Like Way Got It Feel on my hat. Got lots of music videos. Oh my God, about 40, 50 of them. I got stuff on Facebook, Instagram. Instagram is a good conduit for me now, so I use Instagram the most now. My website, Pikahsso.com.
Already, Pikahsso.com. Y'all check that out. Now, who's some of the people that you had work on your videos, the visuals?
Well, I work on my videos. First, my friend Tahiti used to do my videos. I used to do a lot of stuff with Gugu from Red Rum Records. Okay. But now, who does my videos? A guy named Marcellus Suber. He's out of Fort Worth. Real cool, avant-garde, eccentric guy. I like being around eccentrics. He does my videos right now. So Marcellus Suber does all my video work. Matter of fact, we shot one called 6 a.m. about 2 or 3 weeks ago. You're the first person I say this on. It should be out real soon. It's called 6 a.m.
Already.
And I filmed it. It should be out real soon. Directed by Marcellus Suber.
Okay, one more thing. What are one of the most craziest things that happened to you in your venture of this music?
Some of the most craziest things. I don't want to put their name out there, but I ain't gonna put this name out there. But I've been on tour when it was Red Rum, and I remember the first time I seen it made me think about the Me Too movement with the women. But it made me think about it. But I seen women just throwing themselves on this particular rapper, and then they coming back home to their boyfriends and they wasn't playing innocent. I like. You know, like this.
Whoa, man, that remind me.
I like, wow, this girl's not as innocent as they paint me. So if a woman out there, if sometimes, and I love our women, but sometimes people are so quick to believe them. But I know what I've seen on tour. So this woman being, what do you call it, a scatile woman or promiscuous, giving up a chastity.
They like what they like, man. You know?
So that to me, when I first seen it, I like,
wow.
Is she going back to her boyfriend?
Like, he didn't know what she just did.
I'm like, that blew my mind when I was young. Not no more, but that's what I'm talking about when I was super duper young. I'm like, groupies? I didn't know what a groupie was.
It's crazy, man.
Okay, we got 2 artists right here. Let's have a quick jam session. Both of y'all, let's do a freestyle. I know you're excellent at this, and I know you can freestyle.
No.
Get out of here.
Yeah. What's up, man? How you doing, man? What's up?
Oh. Fidel, means black means Fidel. That's how you going, cool.
That's what's up. We're almost ready to roll.
Okay.
So you want me to freestyle?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah, no, you.
Okay, all right.
Let's freestyle. Ready for your jam session? It's gonna be the hot minute jam session.
Okay. All right, ready?
Ready?
Check this out. I am the river through which your thought flows. I am the teacher who taught you the things you think you know. I am Pablo, a.k.a. the brown Pikahsso. I am Malcolm in the middle, peeping out my window. I am UPN transmitting on channel 21. You are Luke, I am Darth Vader, so you are my son. I am a poet who ain't afraid to show it. I am the best who did it from Dallas now. Act like you do not know it. I am no flip-flop, I am hip-hop with my heart full of mine. I am a modern-day Morris who was way before my time. It's in my jeans and my Calvin, like I'm lyrically inclined. I am a bad boy who won't stop because I'm about to get big and I shine. I am an avant-garde wordsmith who loves to propagate my lessons. To be in my circumference is considered to be a blessing. I am the pinnacle. That means I reign supreme. Like Diana Ross in Central Park did as a clever rhyme scheme. I am notorious. I crush you like a jelly bean. I am bad as I want to be, just like Dennis. But old dog, you can't cheat me tricks. I am a menace. I am an introvert who functions better when I am alone. I am a mother. I am a father. Why? Because I'm the chromosome. I'm breaking down barriers. Walls in the room. I'm dancing on the ceiling. I am turbo with a room. It's so simple for my temple that Mr. Jones will see your doom. I'm an artist who's Indiana. Ain't trying to be like Andre. It's so simple, so please listen to what I'm gonna say. I'm a destroyer, like warrior. Come on and play. When I rhyme, I know the time like Morris and Day. I confess, I'm not confessing because I'm not gonna cry. So forget it. I did it like I was Eli. Quarter, 1 quarter, because he gonna try to defend you and I end you. I'm saying bye-bye. Like Aaron, I'm Darren. Or you Luke Jacks to swing, but don't bring them weak ass tracks. You be shook and be hooked on me like crack. I am ridiculous. I am Nicholas. 8's enough. In fact, get 8 more MCs you think can rhyme. There's 16 MCs, they up like swine.
Oh my God!
That's
Mike, you should just drop the mic when you was done.
Crazy.
I just wanted to, I wrote that. I just wanted to say that. It's kind of hard to remember that without the beat though.
Did you make the song back then called Boing?
Oh my God, how you know that?
Bro, because that was one of my favorite songs.
You know about Boing? Look at him. You said, wow.
Look at his voice, the way he rapping.
You know
like, this
Boing?
nigga said Boing on stage. That shit was the dopest shit I've ever heard, bro. That shit was
Boing. Hey, everybody saying that. Man, you took it back like 17, 18 years ago.
Back when Kawan Denali.
Kundalini.
Yeah.
Man, he said boing. Look how I'm looking. This is the natural reaction.
Yeah, bro.
You know my boing.
Yeah, bro. I was there, nigga.
My nigga, that was like some shit I just thought of one time.
Yeah, that shit was the dopest shit I've ever heard.
My nigga, I hear the back of the door stop?
Yeah.
The little boing.
Yeah.
I thought I'm gonna make a song like that.
I didn't even
Oh,
want
get out of here.
I didn't even want to say this shit because I'm like, this nigga gonna laugh at me like he gonna what the fuck is wrong?
Man, that was one of my
That's why I'm like, but I hear this voice though.
Yep.
Don't nobody sound like this nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
You said boing. My nigga, you. He knows some Pikahsso history. You see how that made me happy.
History, bro.
That's before anybody even really knew who I was.
When I was rocking them, like this nigga did a song called "Born Killed the Fucking."
I said, man, you know what? I said, I'm gonna get booked, and most of the clubs is like, they're not kind of feeling the kind of dude I am. So I gotta say something to make these niggas remember me, whether they like it or not.
Hey, it worked.
I mean, that
20 years. What's that? 20 fucking years ago.
That's a long time ago.
That shit, that was dope, man. I need that cut, man. I really would like to.
I got it on my Pikahsso for Dummies album. It's on iTunes.
Really?
It's on my old Pikahsso for Dummies. I put out of my old. I call it Pikahsso for Dummies. I made it like the Dummies album cover.
Yeah.
So people that don't know, like the young cat, you know, the Dummies book, they teach you. So I put it on that album.
But cause I remember, I think that's where I met with TC them, man. You know what I'm talking about it. He performed that. I was like, wow, that shit was dope, man. To put on a dope ass show and everything, man. I remember.
I got video footage of me performing Boing on YouTube. I
Get out
had
of
it
here.
man, you see that shit that they do about Boing? Shit.
Everybody go look at that right now. Boing on YouTube.
Boing, man. I'm telling you, the shit is dope.
Matter of fact, Marcellus, the director, said Pikahsso. I know that video. I want to shoot a video for that song. I never did. Back then, I was just rapping it. He said, "Can I shoot a video for that?" Even though it's old as hell.
Yeah, that's back there in the Mike Jones days and shit. You know what I'm talking about? We was doing it, man. We was still out there grinding. We was grinding, man.
You know, Boing. You said that shit got me happy.
I was
promoting music back then. You know what I'm talking about?
That shit made me happy, my nigga. You know, you just say that right thing in the interview. That was that thing.
He really knows me.
Some people just they
not doing it. Really don't know me.
This nigga know.
You know, like I done put in work and shit. I know.
He didn't want to add it. You do. I knew he wanted to add it.
I'm going with the homie thing.
Voice though, like when you hear some shit, bro. Like, cause I really was affected by that song. Like, seriously, nigga, I was like, boing, like, boing. That shit blew my motherfucking life. Boing, nigga, I never.
You know why I call that?
Boing. This nigga made a song called.
I hit a door stop, and then I called it. I said, man, I hit a door, boing. I told my homeboy Tony will produce that track. I said, I'm gonna make a song.
The track was dope. The
delivery
was awesome.
It sounded like a circus from dum dum dum.
Shit was dope.
I called it an out of body experience.
Reaction, like,
really?
I call it an out of body experience. I just. 1, 2, 3.
That's what it felt like. Out of body.
Niggas gonna get me. Never fucking crazy. Never because I'm breaking them and keep them taking and making, shaking and making. I'm just going like that with the whole song for like about 5-7 minutes. It just went.
Shit was crazy.
Boing.
Shit was crazy.
I hear the door stop.
So many years later, I just asked like, bro, is that you? And he's like, yeah.
Man, I couldn't perform that song. They gave me $1 million. I couldn't perform that song. It's too complex.
That shit was dope, bro. I'm glad I was able to experience it at that time.
I don't know the words. I know when to say boing.
Hey, I'm telling you, you had to be there in the moment. You know what I'm talking about? That was like one of the moments we was up the club packed. This nigga come on stage, introducing, and like boing. It was like, oh fuck.
That's why I was on the red
all I had to see.
Man, thank you.
That was it. You know what I'm talking about? So that type of music there is really.
I ain't never did an interview about nobody talking to me about that. That's the first time ever.
You know what I'm talking about?
That shit made me good.
A legend, man. We got a legend right here, man. You guys know it. Go back and check out Boing. I'm talking about. That's why I've been putting it down for a minute.
That shit made me feel good.
So that's what's up, man. ILLNoise ENT. We out.
We out, man.